What's up, guys, and welcome to a new series on City Skylines 2. Let's go. So I wanted to branch out a little bit from Minecraft, so I decided to play another building-esque game in City Skylines. um, so we're gonna go ahead and get this video started. In this video, we're just gonna, make a new city and get started. We're gonna see where it takes us. But we're gonna pick the coral reaches because it has the most buildable area, along with water and all the outside connections that I'll want. So let's go ahead and get it started. So since this map is called Coral Riches, we're gonna go ahead and name this city the Great Barrier Ridge. Yeah, like the Great Barrier Reef, because I'm so hilarious and so original. We're gonna go with North American. We'll keep the natural disasters, none of that stuff. I played the game before, so we don't need tutorials. So let's go. And here's our basic map. So as we progress, we're gonna be able to like expand out and get like all around these areas and all around here. But for right now, we start with this little basic area. And the first thing to really do to get started is to get electricity and water and sewage. So in my experience, the best way to get started is to go ahead and do your water and sewage first to see where the water flows and to where you're going to build your roads. So this water's kind of flowing everywhere, but it looks like it's mainly going that direction. So we're going to put our water pumps down here. We're gonna put 2 to begin, and then we'll put 1 sewage outlet all the way down on this end, because you don't need a road for that one, and you want to kind of keep it out of the way for most of the water to avoid pollution. I am gonna go ahead and build out this road all the way down to the end of my little map here, and then we'll build a straight road out this way, and then down here, and then straight over to these. So now we'll have road access to both of these, and then we're going to want to build our power plant somewhere, but I also don't really want it to be super close to the water, so I guess I can just build this out a little bit, and we'll kind of make this our industrial area to start with. And I do want to kind of avoid that because I might want to use that groundwater. So I'll put that right there, and we'll go ahead and connect a transformer station to it so that we can store our electricity. And we've already got our first milestone, so we'll go ahead and put down some big power lines to connect the transformer and the power station. And then we're gonna start our residential area down this way. I don't want to spend too much money because that is the biggest problem at the beginning of the game, is spending too much money on roads and infrastructure instead of actually getting some buildings put down. And then we will go ahead and get, I guess, just some regular low density housing down, and then we'll stick some industrial stuff down here by the power plant. And then we can go ahead and draw out some stores down there. And if I just speed it up, we should have a bunch of buildings being built. Now, I don't know why these aren't working. Okay, there we go. Now our water's working. We have a bunch of housing being built, and then we'll build a couple more roads to to get some of the, I think it's called compact low density housing, or medium density, and then we'll stick some of those in there. As you can see down here, it shows us exactly what our city needs at the moment. So right now we are in desperate need of commercial real estate. So I'm gonna build out this road a little bit, a little closer to the water, and then we're gonna build some more retail areas. I'm gonna go ahead and actually destroy that one because I want to make sure my city's nice and symmetrical. You're gonna see my OCD coming out a lot in this series. We are gonna need some like hospitals and clinics and stuff like that, so we'll stick a regular clinic down near the residential area with, wow, the cemetery's big. We can just stick that there. And then we're definitely gonna need a landfill. Now the problem with the landfill is that it does cause pollution and it needs a pretty large area to operate, so we might just stick it in this back corner and then build a road out to it. And there we go. Now we have a pretty large landfill. I might want to see, all the upgrades are very expensive right now, which is why I don't really want to spend a lot of money on those. I kind of just want to wait for some stuff to develop so that I can buy some or not buy, but make some more real estate.
Power grid.
So while I check on our money situation right here, as you can see, we are drastically in the negative. So I did a couple of rearrangements. I increased some taxes on a few things, and I kind of want to increase like how many roads we have before we run out of money to do that. So we're gonna expand this way a little bit. I just want to be sure that we have enough space to expand our necessary industries, like our housing, once it becomes completely full and we start seeing an increase in demand in that. And I guess we can expand our industrial area all the way over to here, because if I do, it's going to cause traffic jams. But there we go, we have another milestone unlocked, and I'm not sure what that's going to give us. It looks like we have some fire and police items, so we can stick a fire station next to the high school, and we'll throw down a small police station because crime really isn't that big of a problem in this game. So after a few small changes, we are finally in the positive, and actually by a good amount. We're currently making about $240,000 per month, and we just hit over 5,000 in our population, and we're growing pretty good at that rate. I added this what's it called, some low rent housing, which just entices more people to come, and it houses a whole lot of people. In this area we unlocked these office zones, so we have a couple of those over here, not too many. We also expanded our industrial area over to this side over here, and added another power plant because we were getting pretty close to our electricity availability, and we still are not super great in that category, so we're gonna have to build some more things like maybe wind turbines. And that is our next milestone, at milestone number 5. So now we have communications unlocked. I can go ahead and build a radio tower, which would probably be pretty good. I can just stick that right here in the center of town. And now that I have a bunch of development points, I actually can probably start researching some better stuff. water treatment plant would probably be pretty good, just in case we need some more water. We can grab a hospital, because that'll help with the healthcare problem. We can get a college, just because having good education. We'll get a college and a university, because good education is always important. We're gonna need water for harbor services, so we can make money off of that. And we can get a couple more things. Let's go ahead and get an incinerator plant, because that'll help if trash ever becomes a problem. We got a couple more points. Go ahead and get the crematorium, because why not? And then we'll go ahead and spend the rest on some roads. We'll go ahead and get services and large roadways. And this is basically our city for this episode. I'm not gonna do too much in this episode, because the start is pretty boring. You're just kind of waiting for things to get going. But we have pretty good little area. We have a whole bunch of residential spanning this whole area, basically. A little bit of a few shops. For some reason, most of the time at the beginning of the game, the whole commercial area isn't really a big zone until you get a little further in. Industrial has taken basically this whole half of the map. We still kind of have a little bit of an energy problem. Our electricity availability is not super high, but that's okay. We'll get that fixed in a later episode. And we are well into the positive. So we're already making $1 million in revenue, and we're 400 and it keeps going up. We'll go with 460,000 in the positive per month, along with our population steadily increasing, and that's only gonna get better. So I will do a little bit of off-camera stuff just so we can get some money in between episodes, and once that happens, I'll come back with even better things to implement, like all the new upgrades that I got in the development tree over here. And that's basically going to be it for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed this and y'all really want to see this series continue, go ahead and leave me a like down below. Comment if you want to see certain things put into the city, because I will take viewer suggestions, and you maybe could even get your name on a road, or maybe I'll name a building for you if you really want. So just leave some things down in the comments, and I'll see what I can add to this beautiful city that we have. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.